Hello, Gemini of Light. Today, August 27th, 2026. Listen to the signs of destiny. Today is the day to honor your power and trust the process that is unfolding. Your energy is about to shift, and with it come new opportunities and possibilities that will propel you forward on your path. Remember that the universe has a way of guiding you when you least expect it. Sometimes the path ahead may seem confusing, but that is when your intuition will guide you most strongly. Your recent past has been an accumulation of experiences, lessons, and events that have shaped you for this very moment. Everything you have lived through has prepared you for what is to come. The key now is to trust that the pieces of the puzzle are falling into place. You do not need to know all the details of what awaits you. In fact, it is better not to. It is in the unknown that magic happens, and it is there that your growth will be most profound. One of the messages you keep receiving is about releasing any old energy that might be blocking your abundance. Whether it is love or money you are seeking, there are blocks that need to be removed for new and better things to come into your life. Take a moment today to write down your goals and desires. This simple act can help clear your mind and make room for the new blessings the universe wants to send you. It is time to put those ideas down on paper where they can begin to manifest. You may experience moments of uncertainty, especially in matters of the heart. When you feel your heart closing or you struggle to connect with your emotions, it is important to take a step back and ground yourself. These feelings indicate that your energy body may be oversaturated. At these times, it is essential to find a way to clear that energy. Whether through meditation, a relaxing herbal tea, or simply spending time in nature, find what works for you and embrace it as you navigate this energy. Remember that you have so much love and support around you. The universe is constantly sending you signs. Pay attention to the little things. That YouTube video you randomly watch, that book that seems to fall into your hands, or the message from a friend that connects you on a deeper level. All of this is part of the divine guidance unfolding in your life. Although the journey can sometimes feel overwhelming, it is important to stay grounded and trust that you are on the right track. Every step you take brings you closer to your goals. Keep your heart open and in tune with your inner self. This will allow you to make decisions that align with your true purpose. When you feel disconnected or insecure, remember that these are just passing moments and that you will soon regain clarity. You are about to experience a major breakthrough. Whether it is a creative project, a relationship, or a career opportunity, something is shifting in your favor. Do not be afraid to embrace this, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. It is the universe propelling you toward growth. And however uncomfortable it may be, this is exactly what you have been waiting for. What awaits you is full of blessings, and it is time to step into the abundant future you deserve. Keep in mind that these readings are general in nature and may not perfectly match your current situation. If something does not resonate with you, simply let it go. Everyone experiences things differently, so I encourage you to listen to this message calmly with your intuition and your own judgment. Remember that you have the power to decide the course of your life and build your own destiny. Thank you for joining me. Stay until the end because there are still important messages for you. Now, let us discover the energies influencing love, finances, health, and family life. Before we continue, I want to share your lucky numbers and color for today. I also invite you to support me with a like, as your support inspires me to continue creating these readings with care and dedication to accompany you each day. Your lucky numbers for today are 6 and 8. Try to use them whenever you can, as their energy will be with you throughout the day. If you have the opportunity to participate in any games or raffles with them, take advantage of it. Your lucky color is green. Wearing a garment, accessory, or small item in this color can help you attract positive energy and harmony throughout the day. In addition to boosting your energy, it will make you stand out in a special way. And during these days, starting today, you will walk through a terrain fraught with emotional demands and personal challenges. It is the ideal time to stop, honestly observe what you have built, and ask yourself if you are truly living in accordance with what you desire. You need to confront yourself in order to move forward with greater confidence. Do not fight change. Rather, embrace it as an invitation to return to your essence, to that part of you that inspires you and reminds you who you are when you are at peace. Returning to your roots, seeking solace in your own inner source will be key to reconnecting with your values and renewing your energy. Create space for reflection. Connect with your thoughts and emotions and allow yourself to move forward with greater clarity. Situations may arise in your immediate surroundings that could stir things up a bit. Today, Pluto is a little active, and this will have an influence that could alter things somewhat. It could range from a move to changes in your home that might make you feel nostalgic or even a little down. Even so, remember that these changes also open new doors. If that is not the case for you, do not worry. You will seek more freedom in your social relationships today because Mercury, the planet of communication, makes you explosively communicative, and you will succeed if you decide to be yourself without any fear. Your natural magnetism will grow if you let authenticity guide your actions. Think carefully about what uplifts you, what makes you feel proud, and what brings you peace. In other matters, you will learn to move more strategically, better understand the value of investing in life, and begin to manage things incredibly well. Everything you receive and everything you have deserves your appreciation. So only when you are grateful for what is already part of your life do you begin to attract the same thing over and over again in a positive way, more and better each time. This day begins with a delightful spark as someone new catches your eye and gently knocks on the door of your heart. This person arrives enveloped in joyful and carefree vibes, radiating a fun-loving spirit that promises to fill your moments with genuine smiles and pleasant conversations. Cosmic currents invite you to embrace your natural adaptability and keen curiosity as new opportunities begin to unfold around you. The King of Pentacles appears as a stabilizing force in your reading, embodying stability, reliability, and tangible success. For you, Gemini, this card speaks of a mature and resourceful person, possibly someone you already know or are about to meet, who brings practical wisdom and potential opportunities, whether in relationships, career, or personal growth. Your versatile and intellectually agile personality often leads you to handle multiple ideas at once. But this king reminds you that you must anchor your brilliant thoughts and concrete actions. This figure with its firm presence can offer you a proposal or emotional security that aligns with your desire for meaningful progress. Use your social charm to connect with this energy. It could manifest as mentorship, a profound romantic insight, or even a financial windfall that rewards your past efforts. Today, channel your adaptability, Gemini, to recognize this reliable influence instead of dismissing it in favor of fleeting distractions. Judgment brings with it a moment of profound awakening and renewal, signaling the opening of long-awaited doors in your life. Geminis possess an innate gift for communication and the ability to see multiple perspectives, which can sometimes trap them in cycles of analysis, paralysis, or unresolved emotional loose ends. This card indicates a triumphant release from the feeling of being lost or stuck. Similar to overcoming past uncertainties to embrace a higher calling, it may involve reconciliation with a connection you thought was lost or gaining clarity about a personal transformation that seems almost predestined. Your quick mind will be a great help here. Use it not to doubt, but to integrate the lessons from previous chapters. Expect a sense of liberation as old doubts dissolve, allowing your curious spirit to explore new horizons with renewed purpose and optimism. With the Hanged Man reversed, the stagnation that has overwhelmed you begins to dissipate, breaking the pattern of delay and isolation. As a sign that values freedom and variety, you may have felt frustrated by emotional or situational uncertainty, perhaps obsessing over past mistakes or fearing to repeat them. This investment brings movement and resolution, encouraging you to break free from outdated perspectives and adopt a proactive attitude. Your Gemini strengths, creativity, adaptability, and mental agility will be key to navigating this transition smoothly. What once seemed suspended is now gaining momentum. Although it may develop gradually rather than overnight, Trust that your efforts to free yourself from overthinking are paying off, opening up space for new interactions and personal advancements that honor your need for dynamic change. The Ace of Cups is brimming with new emotional beginnings, intuitions, and sincere connections ready to blossom. For expressive and relationship-oriented Geminis, this card connects directly with their sociable essence, addressing their tendency to intellectualize feelings. It invites them to move beyond reflections on the past and welcome genuine displays of affection, whether from an acquaintance showing a deeper interest or from an unexpected new connection. This ace emphasizes the small, meaningful gestures that can become important bonds, precisely the kind of subtle beginnings that resonate with your multifaceted life. Stay present to avoid overlooking what is in front of you amid nostalgic reflections. Your natural charm and communication skills will help nurture this budding potential, turning vulnerability into a source of joy rather than indecision. The Chariot advances with victory, determination, and balanced control, perfectly reflecting your drive, Gemini, to overcome challenges through intellect and action. This card confirms that the changes you have been sensing are gaining speed, propelling you towards the desired results in love, your personal goals, or your creative projects. You usually face life's dualities with grace. But today it is about channeling opposing forces like the heart versus the mind or the past versus the future to achieve unified progress. The Chariot encourages confident action rather than endless reflection, rewarding your resilience with tangible progress. Your health is generally good, but you might experience some minor discomfort these days. These could range from nasal congestion regardless of the weather in your country, as simply going in and out of air-conditioned spaces can cause this, to sudden bouts of the flu, especially if you do not protect yourself properly from temperature changes or drafts. Many people become complacent when it is hot and believe that no one catches a cold in the heat. Also, be careful with your consumption of cold drinks that could cause a sore throat because the planet Mercury, which is the planet of communication, also affects your throat today. You are particularly sensitive to certain environmental factors such as pollen. So, if you already tend to suffer from rhinitis or constant sneezing, today might not be a good day for it. Do not panic. Just take the necessary precautions. However, if you do not usually suffer from these issues, do not worry. Regarding work, you need all the energy and focus you can muster in your work environment. The tasks assigned to you may not always be to your liking, and at times you will feel the urge to quit, but it is crucial that you do not let frustration get the better of you. Your adaptability and determination are your best weapons for turning circumstances to your advantage. There will also be times when you clash with superiors or colleagues who do not share your vision, and that is where you will need to practice flexibility. It is not about compromising your principles, but about finding a more balanced way to work as a team. Listening to other ideas and allowing other perspectives to come into play will enrich your results. Do not let rigid thinking hold you back. The work environment will be changing, and adapting will allow you to stand out even more for your skills. The key will be to maintain an open and collaborative attitude. In the economic sphere, today's energies herald a promising shift towards greater stability and tangible rewards, as the influence of a strong and reliable presence will help you open doors that previously seemed closed. Your natural versatility and sharp intellect have prepared you well for this moment where the persistent efforts of the past begin to bear significant fruit instead of remaining in limbo. The presence of indicators of consistent prosperity suggests that a key person in your environment could provide you with opportunities with real financial weight, such as collaborative projects or valuable advice that aligns with your innovative ideas. It is not about sudden gains, but a gradual development that recognizes your ability to solve problems creatively, a skill that distinguishes you as an air sign. As emotional and situational blocks dissolve, you are encouraged to approach financial matters with renewed confidence. Using your mental acuity to spot opportunities that others might overlook, what once seemed like wasted time now transforms into valuable experience, fueling a cycle of abundance in accordance with your adaptable nature. Creative solutions will play a key role in overcoming any lingering doubts surrounding investments or professional finance. Trust that the current momentum favors bold yet calculated decisions, allowing your multiple talents to shine in practice. Finally, this phase invites you to balance your insatiable curiosity with focused intention, ensuring that the resources you receive fuel your long-term growth rather than fleeting distractions. Circumstances align for Gemini to begin a safer and more prosperous stage through patience and openness. And regarding love, if you are in a relationship, today brings a moment of reflection which is quite beautiful. Any tensions that may have been building up, or if that is the case for you, of course, make it necessary to pause and consider where you are headed. Emotions are a bit out of balance today, and that is affecting the connection between you. If you truly want to preserve this bond, it is time to talk honestly, suggest new ways of sharing, and break out of your routine. Do not be afraid to try different paths if you feel a better connection. Love also requires commitment, courage, and a willingness to reinvent yourself. On the other hand, you may have felt a certain distance. I am not referring to your partner, but rather that Neptune and Venus are up to their old tricks. They are two important planets. One is the planet of emotions and the other of love. They are a bit tense in the sky for you today. It is as if you have built a kind of wall to protect yourself from being hurt, but now you need to break it down if you decide or want to experience love in a more authentic way. It all depends on how you express your feelings, on how much sincerity is also present in your actions. If you decide to open yourself up to the opportunities that life offers you, you will see that love can transform into a profoundly enriching experience. And if you are single, if you are longing for a relationship, you first need to ask yourself why. Perhaps what you are looking for is not so much a deep connection as companionship to avoid feeling lonely. And if that is the case, you must be very honest with yourself. Do not start a relationship without genuine feeling, because you will only end up frustrated. Before jumping into a new relationship, clarify your intentions. Know what you want and decide from the heart. This will help you avoid disappointment and take a step toward truly authentic connections. Family dynamics are boosted by greater openness and the dissolution of subtle barriers, fostering warmer interactions and greater mutual understanding. Your sociable nature finds satisfaction in reconnecting on a meaningful level. Supportive people can offer practical wisdom or emotional stability, strengthening bonds that provide a solid foundation amid life's changes. This influence helps to overcome the distances created by the past. Creative solutions emerge to address persistent misunderstandings, allowing your expressive side to facilitate healing conversations. Small, everyday gestures contribute to greater harmony. The surge of positive energy fosters joyful gatherings and family collaboration, reminding you of the importance of appreciating the blessings of the present along with the hopes for the future. Your adaptability is evident in how you handle these relationships. Overall, this period emphasizes breaking down emotional isolation within the family unit, leading to more enriching bonds that celebrate your vibrant personality and collective growth. As for your energy, it is at a moderate level. You might feel a bit confused today with a sense of being scattered. Surround yourself with positive environments and avoid making rash decisions. Clarity will come if you remain calm. The positive thing you need to cultivate today is your desire to improve yourself and provide a more fulfilling life for those you love, because that will give you a great boost. Focus that motivation on more concrete actions, on more practical things, and you will see significant progress. Also, be careful, because there are times when you might fall into somewhat uncompromising attitudes. We all do it unconsciously, but it is true that you might feel it more than usual today. So try to be more flexible, especially with loved ones. And also be careful along the same lines not to get into pointless arguments. Listen carefully to those who approach you with good intentions. There may be someone special who could give you very valuable advice if you are willing to receive it. And regarding your studies, you are in an excellent position to make decisions that will shape your future. Anything you set your mind to can become a reality if you let go of your doubts and trust in your talent. If you have been thinking about training to be a tour guide, for example, do not put it off any longer. You might be really good at it and have the necessary qualities to excel in that field. If you are studying something else, that is perfectly fine. It is just that you might notice today that you are not as focused on the subject, that you are a little more easily distracted. Do not let fear or the opinions of others hold you back. Do what you are passionate about and enjoy the process of learning and growing. And as for compatibility, today is a fantastic day for you with these 3 signs. First, with people of the Cancer sign, today you will cultivate meaningful relationships with those who resonate with this frequency. Whether in matters of the heart, personal life, or professional life, mutual understanding will flow almost intuitively. Communication will be your greatest ally in naturally approaching what you wish to build. Secondly, with people of the Scorpio sign, an unexpected conversation will allow you to reconsider an important matter. Their point of view may change your initial approach. So broaden your perspective because that will make you more accurate in the decision you make. And thirdly, with people of the Aquarius sign, the truth is a revelation will take you by surprise. Could be a lie crumbling or a situation finally gaining clarity. Along with this energy, something you thought was stuck will be unlocked. You are closer to victory than you ever imagined. Courageous spirit of Gemini, we have reached the end of this message, and I want to sincerely thank you for staying here until the very last moment. Your presence gives each reading a special purpose and allows this space to continue growing with positive energy. Remember that these words are only meant to guide you and help you see certain situations from a clearer perspective. The true power to transform your life will always be within you. Listen to what resonates in your heart and keep moving forward with faith. If this post inspired or resonated with you in any way, please support it by liking it, as this greatly helps the content reach more people. And if you like to continue receiving daily messages prepared with care, I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you again for your time and trust. May the universe illuminate your every step.